Now let's get into this week's trending topics.
This is my favorite part of the show.
Yes, because then you shine here because you know what's going on and keep me up to date because
pop culture is my thing.
Yes, and Instagram is, I love it, but I just, I haven't been on the Shade Room as much lately. However,
I've been on there a lot.
We did watch the Billboard Awards together, and congratulations to Miss Janet if you're nasty.
Miss Janet,
52 on the stage, killing it.
She did it.
20-year-olds can't even keep up with her.
She received the Billboard Icon Award this year. Much deserved.
Yes.
She is the first black woman to receive the award.
Trash.
And a lot of people are like, why? But you got to think the Billboard Awards are based off of record sales, so it's not about somebody voting. It's not really a popularity contest. Well, I guess you got to be popular to sell records, but you know what I mean. It's based off of album sales, and like people are surprised, like, oh, Britney Spears got it before her, this, that, and the other. Britney Spears has sold more albums than Janet Jackson, actually.
See, I didn't know that.
Britney is up there with Mariah Carey and Celine Dion in album sales.
Dang.
Almost. She's like, well, when you think about the realm of they're in the 200 millions and she's in the 100 millions, that's still
she's closer than Janet.
Who has sold about 80 or 90 million albums.
Gotcha.
So the Billboard Awards are the only award show that is strictly based off of record sales. And that, I mean, the show was a decent show. There was a lot of really good performances. That was the biggest thing of the night. Kelly Clarkson was the host. She did a great job. A lot of people are like, oh, I didn't even know she was that entertaining or that funny. Kelly Clarkson has a great personality. Like she's the very first American Idol.
Right, and that's why she got it when you had to be the full package then.
Yeah. So, great singer, she's got all those kids and stuff, but she's also very entertaining to watch, That's why The Voice is paying her all that money to sit over there. They snatched her up before American Idol decided to come back. But it was a good show. Jennifer Lopez performed. Camilla, what's her name? She used to be in the girl group.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, her. But she's, and she's doing great. Her career is doing really well.
Got a little Skechers commercial. We see you, girl.
Yep. Taylor Swift was giraffing around.
I hate her.
She
can go away.
Don't get me started. That's a whole nother. That's a whole.
We'll let that be a whole trending topics by itself. You want to talk about stop making stupid people famous or making people famous for nothing? She started it. She started it.
She really did.
And speaking of, I'm so glad that this didn't happen. But I saw that Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, and Cash Me Outside were all nominated for the same award.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how in the hell did this happen? But as you explained, album sales
and streams. Well, now album sales and streaming because it can't just be album sales anymore because people don't buy albums.
This is true. I can't remember the last one I bought. So
with singles and streaming and things like that. So that's how it happens. That's exactly how that happens. Whereas like the BET Awards, they just don't have enough people to put in certain categories, so they just get anybody and stick them in there. Yeah. And then they start putting white people in there just because they don't have anybody else to put in there.
Oh, I get it that you want to see what the hype is about or whatever. Just go on YouTube because, see, that doesn't count because there was no reason for that girl to be in that category. That didn't make no sense. Y'all should just went on YouTube, went on SoundCloud.
She needs to go away. I know we're not talking about her, but she needs to go away.
She does.
The girl is famous for being a bad child. That's it. For being disrespectful to her mother on Dr. Phil. That's where it all started.
And then the guy who made the song, I actually went to college with him. Remix God Suede? Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He went to Albany State. Shout out to Remix God. Somebody was like, oh, didn't you make that? Yeah, but I learned from my mistakes.
Thank you.
He's very talented, so I'm excited to see where he goes. Hopefully that era of her is over, because I haven't seen too much of her.
She was just on TMZ yesterday.
Spoke too soon. This is what I say. I don't be watching TV.
I don't know. On TMZ yesterday, but it's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. And I saw that just because I follow TMZ online. The other big news this week that I don't know why this had to be news, but T.I. got arrested.
And he lives near us, so that's why it can be news for us.
News for us, because he lives up the street.
Yeah, so he came home drunk at 4 o'clock in the morning.
It was like 2-ish.
2 in the morning. And the guard was asleep at the front where the gate was, and he left his keys in the house. And
he was not driving. Somebody was driving him. He was not drunk driving.
His friend was toting him around. So, yeah, he decides to bang on the door, get the guard up and everything. How did he get in the house? That's what I want to know.
Well, well, the way the story was told at the beginning, they left out a really important part.
Okay.
Because the guard was asleep. He woke him up. The guard pretended to not know. You know good and damn well you know who T.I. is if you live here.
Yes.
In the Atlanta area.
Yes, I'm about to say
anywhere.
in this state.
And
period.
it does not. You could be 80 and you know who T.I. is. Regardless of him being a music artist, he is a huge philanthropist, and he does all types of charitable things here in the community and here in the area. Everybody knows who T.I. is. I really feel like this guard was trying to do this on purpose, just because power trip. Because
you can't
either way, because he even when he called Tiny, and
who was up for some reason at 2
well,
o'clock.
they didn't say she was up.
Oh, okay.
When he called her and she told him, let him in, he still wouldn't let him in, like at first.
Right.
So then he finally lets him in. T.I. went in and got himself a few more drinks. And went back.
This fool ain't gonna disrespect me. He ain't gonna disrespect me in my house.
He went
not in
back.
his house, but in the neighborhood, which I probably would have went back to. As much money as I paid to live here with this gate,
I wouldn't have gone back because I would have finished him the first time. Like I would have the first time that we would have been having it out the very first time.
Scrapping in the street.
We don't have to scrap, but I would have chewed the side of his face off. I would have ate his eardrums out, because that makes no sense. As much as those people spend on those houses and to live in those communities, if you don't know who lives in there, then you better take some pictures and hang them on the wall. Because my thing is, if that can happen to him, it can happen to anybody that lives there. And these people pay entirely too much money to live in those homes for that kind of thing to be happening. When I come home I don't care if I'm coming home at 2 in the afternoon, 2 at night, 5:30 in the morning, it doesn't make any difference.
This is your job to let me into my house. In.
That's all you have to do. You up here, top flight security, like nobody.
Top flight security of the world, Craig.
No.
The
and
world.
One thing I'm so glad about, though, is that you haven't seen a picture of him. You don't know his name. None of that.
Don't give him any shine.
And no shine, because I really feel like he was just power tripping and was hoping that something would come of it. Because these days, everybody's just trying to get their 15 minutes of fame. Because you know
seconds,
who T.I. is. You know who he is.
I like what Wendy had said, where she made the comment that what she would have done in that situation was, this is your job to be protecting, and you're asleep. So a burglar could have got in. I would have took a picture. You
and
sleep,
that's what she said.
And got you fired.
And he should have. Of course, he was drinking. He wasn't thinking about that. But he should.
Where's the friend? Why wasn't the friend sober enough to take the picture?
Thank you. He should have taken a picture of him sleeping, and then when he got inside, he should have dealt with it that way. Gone to the powers that be the next day and just left it alone.
The homeowners association.
Yeah, but either way, he went back out there. Started with the dude. The dude. He felt threatened, all this other garbage, and called the police, and they ended up coming and arresting T.I., for disorderly conduct and public drunkenness.
Because, of course, he was still drunk when they came.
Yeah, didn't make any difference. He still made it to the birthday party the next morning at 11 in the morning.
With the same clothes on.
With the same clothes. He came straight from the jail and went to a major's birthday party.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. The youngest baby turned 10, and he was like, I'm going to be there. I'm going to smell like the jail cell, but I'm going to be there. You got some good lawyers to get you out on the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
But that's T.I.
He bonded.
Everybody knows.
He bonded out. That's all. We just paid the money. We had the money to get out.
I didn't know you could do that on the weekends. I thought you had to wait till Monday.
No.
See, learning things all the time. The more you know, with the rainbow across the top.
That's enough for me to be done. Follow me on Instagram at MTAuntG. My Facebook is MTAuntGrover. Like I said, come on over and hang out with me. You'll get a little something every day. Something. Yeah.
And you can follow me at Blondie's Lipstick all over social media, and head to blondieslipstick.com for all things Blondies. Also, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and leave your comments below on your thoughts on our stories. What did you think about the Billboard Awards and about T.I. getting arrested in his own neighborhood?
Do you think it should even have been used? But they wanted to say it was racial. Do you think it was racially motivated? The guard was black, though. So
okay, because I was about to say, I thought the guard was black. I didn't hear that, but I just assumed.
Hey, maybe that's your opinion. Type it in the comments.
Let us know. We'll see you guys next week. Mwah.